The hardest racing game ever made. What is it? Yeah, everyone has their own individual answer. Today, you're gonna find out mine. Welcome back, my friends, to Need for Speed Pro Street. Yes, we're here. There's been bloody ages since we made a video on this game, and it is easily the hardest racing game I have ever played in my life. The most infuriating. As you can see, I've been playing through the game. That's what I've been doing all day, just trying to get all these vehicles to make video. I didn't actually. I downloaded a save game because, well, the PS3 version, I can't find it anywhere. I spent a bloody hour looking for it, but it's okay. We've got the PC version. It's going to look better. It's going to play. My controller keeps dying. This is going absolutely fantastic. I don't even know where to begin with this thing. I don't remember how to get started in here. Where's my bloody menu gone? Nevada Highway. I think this is what we're looking for. And because that's a speed car. Okay, first off, we're going to build a speed car because I've got so much money because I've been spending bloody ages trying to earn this money. I did say that I wanted to do extra videos on this game when I finished the game. I wanted to play with some of the cars, which I didn't end up doing because I then moved on to the next Let's Play or whatever, and I moved on to the next game. So we're going to try and figure out what cars should we build. I mean, I think I built pretty much everything I'd wanted to build in the actual Let's Play. Let's change to, oh, we can select it by types of all-wheel, front-wheel. There's a lot of options. They're all, I don't think they're in any order whatsoever. I mean, we just got a Ford GT and we're on number 23, so they make no bloody sense whatsoever. I think what I want to go with is the GTR. Now, I could go with the normal GTR. I could go with the R34 GTR if I really wanted to. But I actually really want to go with the prototype GTR. Because I remember this one. This one was on Gran Turismo. Let me be clear, the game isn't massively hard until you get into speed. That's where the hardness properly commences. Not to say the game's easy at all, but let's customize blueprint. Here we go. Quick upgrade. Let's just do that. Power packages. I'm going to go stage 3. I only put stage 2 NOS on it. Please. Are you taking me for a bloody ride? We need stage 3 everything. I need to now check everything to make sure that it's given me everything. Stage 3. Actually, I just figured out that we can't use the GTR for the reason that it doesn't have any visual upgrade. I guess that kind of makes sense, but it should at least bloody warn me for idiots like me. I completely forgot that autoscopes are available in this game. Thank you, Jeebus. That is an insane body kit, and it is going right on. Let's make it as big and pointy as possible. Only in Need for Speed. Can we go with a nice big carbon hood? I may do. Are there any options with extra vents? Because if so, no, there isn't any options whatsoever. Let's go with big venty carbon fiber. And let's make the vent even bigger. Time for the spoilers. Have we got any big uns? We can actually rotate the camera if we want to, but I don't know what 2 is. It's showing me keyboard controls when I'm using a controller. This is the most useful thing ever. Now, these may all look tiny, because they are, but we are going to change that. We're going to make them bigger. We can make them as big as we bloody want to with the auto. I do miss auto sculpt. I do wish that was one of the features that they do consider bringing back to the game. There's just something about making it your own, you know? It probably takes a lot of time to do that, though. All right, let's go with, we're going to go with the roof scoop. I know people are going to scream at me, but it doesn't matter, because it's going to help. It's going to help us breathe. When we're raging inside this cockpit because race car, we might die. The exhaust is actually changing. I'd like to make you aware. It doesn't look like it, but it is. I promise. Let's go with these, and can we make them bigger? Thank you, Lord, because they were like the tiniest tips I've seen in my life. Roll cage, we're gonna need that because we're probably gonna be rolling over quite a lot. Seats, let's make them extra comfy. Or the one seat, extra comfy. Sparko, what color? Apply the nice blue paint. Oh yeah, you can do both separately, just like the new game. This has so many features that the new game added, and we were like, wow, that's amazing. I didn't realize it, if I'm telling you honest with you. And then we can auto sculpt the wheels. Would you look at that? Should we go like big pimping? Nah, it needs to be around. We'll make it realistic. We'll make it about this. Colored window tint, another classic Need for Speed feature. Doesn't make it hard. That's the normal point of this video, but hey, it looks bloody dope. Let's throw that on. Wheel paint. Need to make them black. Another cool feature about this game is the wind tunnel. It's so cool. You can actually change the aero, and it shows you what it's actually going to do to the car. Not that I really want this in the next game to be in Need for Speed now, because the aero parts I don't think should have an effect on that kind of thing. If they did, they'd kind of ruin the visual customizations, and people would only have the best options for speed. So 339 kilometers an hour. What is that in real numbers, please? The GTR of choice? The prototype's actually quicker. Let's use the prototype as a backup just so we have it to hand in case we do want to use it.
Would you look at that? He is in a GTR.
See what? That's cool. He recognized that I was in a GTR. Thank you. Let's jump into... Oh, I don't know. Jump into the very first one. This may end very badly. We got the Zonda F at the top there. We got an R34 with 900 horsepower compared to our 600. That's cool, because this GTR only came out around this time, really, so it makes sense. Oh, the R34 is being nasty. Why are you showing me that? I don't want to see that. I want to see my own car. Let's go. Let's go on this race. Bit of NOS to start us off. Get it. Light damage already. Now, the problem with this controller on PC is that it is bloody twitchy. And if I leave the stick in a wrong place, it will swerve to the side and drive on its own. I am terrified already. We're going, what, in kilometers? Are we in miles per hour? I don't know. These events may seem plain sailing so far, but you mess up once, then you'll suffer the consequences. Trust me. It's like you literally take a little bit of a jump, and sometimes it wants to flip you and kill you. If I was in a Zonda, I remember so many times on the console version when I was doing my Let's Play, how many times I had to restart events and cut them out because it took me so bloody long to complete them. It's insane. Not that far behind at all, is he? Oh, he just spun! Oh, no! You can pause and restart if you want to cheat to do it, but I ain't doing that! Let's keep going! I don't want to quit the race now. Oh! I had the chance to restart there, but I didn't. And I didn't. And the thing is, do you get to restart? Yes. But you have to use a total repair marker because you've totaled your car. If you run out of total repair markers, that was it for your car. Like, there was other, you could get some more later and stuff, but it was so like, oh my, and you had to pay a lot of money as well if you didn't have the repair markers. I'm gonna use a marker because it's not my save game. I don't really, I mean, it is. I tried really hard. Yeah, so restart the event again. Back in the day, games were harder. Games are easy now. Now they forgive you. You hit the wall. Oh, don't worry. We'll slow down the cars and you can catch up. You know, don't worry about it. We'll make it all baby 5 for you. But this game, you mess up, it's all over. It's all over, and there is nothing you can do about it. Take it or leave it. Try again from scratch, and you have to pay to repair your car. Now, did this get people stuck in the game? Did it get people frustrated in the game? Did people want to give up on the game? Maybe. But the people that enjoyed the game enjoyed it even more so, because if you mucked up, you're gonna pay for it. Good idea is to take it nice and steady, as long as a massive knob doesn't come up behind you, because they will pass you. Listen here, Zonda. I've got no NOS, and I think my car's struggling a little bit here. I've no NOS, and I really need to get past you. These front cameras are a godsend on this for concentration, for waiting for the right moment to pass someone. It actually still shows me how far the car behind is. Oh, he was braking. You didn't need a brake. You didn't need a... Oh, no. Oh. This game. The thing is, I like when I fail. I mean, granted, by the time I failed about 25 times, I'm not really loving it that much anymore. But when you look at that, the car right next to me is passing me. Would I like to restart? Yeah, I want to keep doing this. Now, what we should probably do as well is quit this one and do another one, so we're not just doing the same event over and over again. Oh my lord, it has a photo mode. I can't use it properly because I'm not using the keyboard and mouse, but that's crazy. Back in there, those two events are basically the same, but that's a top speed run. I love the top speed runs. Let's do a top speed run, but on a different route. Jump in. Feel the power, says the sign, as we are about to launch off the line. I forgot, this one's kind of a staggered launch. It makes it feel so cool. Imagine if this type of event was in the next Need for Speed, where you could crash and mess up. This is what I was saying. This car should be replace the drag spec in the current game. Speed. This is what we want. Being able to mess up in those cars, and the events just being able to flip through the air. Even if we didn't, you know, lose the car or whatever from crashing it, I wouldn't care. What I do want... wait, I realized something. We've actually got some kind of assists on, which do hinder how we play. I forgot about that. I'm doing it. I need to go quicker. It was slowing me down a little. What did I get? 300 kilometers. What's that in real? I am an ancient man. And I had some ancient numbers. Went 208 miles an hour through that. That's not very quick, is it? Come on, GTR. You can push better than this. What are you? Old? Yeah, you are actually. And goes GTR number 3. I mean, it's the same car, but we're having to spend a lot of money to repair this. I don't even know how that happened. You had to pay to refill your NOS, I think, as well, which is just like, that's how it should be. This was so cool. Even if it was just kind of a end game feature. Checkpoint is in half a mile. Can he hold it? He's wobbling. If you wobble, you lose speed. I have less assists, but it doesn't stop me being a moron. I'm still a massive moron. So if I turn too much, I will lose so much speed. Hold gently, gently. There it is. Speed, and we really need to do the gears. I completely forgot about. There goes my bumper. It's only light damage. We can get away. Oh, I'm still alive. I don't know. This camera shake. This is ridiculous. We're going to tune this in a second, and we're going to... Oh, my... This camera is awful. We're going to tune this car, and we're going to see how much more we can actually get out of it. Half a mile to the next one. I'm definitely going to sit in around last place. There is no chance I'm getting any better than this. And do I lose speed for being so far behind? I didn't gain anything. Let's leave, and let's upgrade it and try again. I think softer suspension, personally. I just want it to be a bit softer, and then I need the ride height all the way down. As far, not too far down actually, because it might bop a little bit. Okay, gear ratios. Let's boost these up a little bit. Let's make them a little bit more aggressive than they actually are. And the final drive is going to be all the way. Give me more speed. I also just realized I learned how to launch properly again. So people are going to be shouting at me in the comments about how badly I launch. Well, now I do it properly. Bit of boost. I'm ready. And I'm actually going to change the difficulty a little bit because I'm not really that good. This time, I just did. No! Oh my god, my GTR! It's just been destroyed. It wasn't even me. Can you stop? Why would you keep going? At least swerve or something. Look, you've ruined it. That's going to take 20 markers to make. Jesus wet. I'll try and do that bit again. It really threw me. I landed really badly. So it was like, break yourself. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Oh, no. Don't touch me. I want to hold my own, but at the same time, I really need to catch this guy. We're only going 170. Come on, you can go quicker than this. Get that boost going. Look at the smoothness. And we'll be all right. I'm going to save the NOS. Part of me wants to use the NOS, but part of me wants to save it. Hold it. Careful. This is just because... Oh, then there's a finish. Come on. No, don't jump me. Don't jump. What are you doing? That's the finish. I finished the race. Oh my, it's a mirror. I feel good because I actually just finished the race. And I didn't win, no, but I finished it. I ain't repairing my car before we jump into the next event. We're going in with a broken GTR. A somewhat broken GTR, not massively broken. Land it well. There we go. They're floating. If we were not using these stability assist stuffs, we would be dying. I would mess it up. I'm going to turn them off again. Let's have some fun. Wait, traction control is on. Oh. And then stability is on. That's going to make us go quicker. But I think we may muck it up a bit. A bit more than we did before. Oh, that's much better. I feel the car. The car feels me. We are now a team. Someone totaled. I can hear someone behind me. Stay away. Get off me, bum. I really need to win this. They're so close. They're trying to gain on me so badly. They're all just passing me now. Oh, I just changed down instead of looking behind. I'm used to that board being looking behind. I just set the controller up really weirdly. All right, nos it. No. Okay, well, there you go. The hardest racing game ever made. Debatable. I know it's debatable, but it's one of the hardest racing games ever made. You can agree with that, okay? If you were playing this as a kid, you had no chance. I'm glad I didn't play this when I was younger, because I only played it when I first did my Let's Play on the channel. If I played it as a kid, I don't think I'd be playing games anymore. No, I would. But let me know what other categories you want to see. Do you want to see other things like the hardest, or maybe the easiest, or the stupidest, or the worst? I guess that I could do a lot of. I kind of already did the worst Need for Speed, so maybe they're the worst racing game. I don't know. Be sure to smash like, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. So next time, guys, peace.